I love MantistMusic.com. I love MantistMusic.com. We love MantistMusic.com.
I'm in this beautiful place, you know, the sun shining, water flowing. So as I'm here, I figure why not answer some of the questions from this second episode of Ask Mantist Any Question. The first question came here from Jess. Jess said, what advice would you offer someone starting out on their business journey? That's a question from Jess. What advice would you offer someone starting out on their business journey? From my experience, Jess, I would definitely say focus on your mindset. Because in my point of view, mindset is not the main thing. It is literally the only thing. As one of my mentors said, there's two parts to your body, two income producing capability to your body. The first one is unlimited income producing capability from your neck up. And the second one is a $25 an hour or less income producing capability from your neck down. Basically, the choice is yours, which one you want to feed the most. So, in short, focus in mindset. Because if you can develop a prosperity mindset, a success mindset, anything else is going to fall in place. Easy and peasy. Alright? Second question came from Josh. What's up, man? It's Josh here. What was your first childhood entrepreneurial experience? If I have to think back, my very first entrepreneurial experience was me and my brother selling fruits on Wednesday market way back when I was only, I think, 7 years old. We were selling, you know. We have massive garden of fruits of all kinds, and we would basically, you know, take mango, orange, and just take it to the marketplace and sell on a Wednesday market. And I also remember my other business venture when I was a kid was selling diesel on the street of a refugee camp. You know, with no electricity, everybody basically used, diesel for their light at night. So I found there's a demand for that. So, I took initiative and launched that as a childhood entrepreneur. So those are my childhood entrepreneur experience. Question 3 came from Louis. Who was your first mentor or inspiration? Without thinking, I would say my mom. Growing up, I keep hearing my mom always said, never expect anything from the world. Make sure you go out and get yours. She would keep on repeating that. The reason I'm doing whatever I'm doing is to make sure you guys grow up to stand on your 2 feet without wanting anything from the world. Another one of my inspiration that stick out was my biology teacher. Back in high school, I remember, I took an interest in this girl in my high school with an attitude, I had an attitude too, but this girl definitely have an attitude. She smoked a lot. She's basically almost missed school continuously, and in every detention, you'll almost find her there. And I remember one day I was just, kind of there staring at this girl. She's a hottie, an attitude girl with, physical beauty. I remember staring at her, and apparently my biology teacher was looking at me. Then he came over, walked over to me, and my shirt was not buttoned. As I mentioned, me too, I had my own attitude going on. I had my chair of detention. So my biology teacher came over, started buttoning my shirt, and then, as he buttoned my shirt, he looked at me and said, you need yourself a good girl, not that type. But for you to get a good lady, you must first, learn to be a gentleman. Growing up without a father, somebody like me who lost his father before I could remember first, I didn't have any experience with a man, somebody with that sort of intelligence come and sit me down and talk that type of knowledge to me. So that was really, really important. And it has served me ever since. And obviously over the years I had so many mentors, some which I'm now paying, but My mom and that biology teacher was definitely some of my top mentors that stick out to me. Question 4 came from Ben. What's up, Mantist? It's Ben here from South Africa. I follow some of your work, especially some of your quotes. It's pretty awesome. Now, I just have one question here. Is there a special quote or saying which you live by on a daily basis? Definitely, Ben. I got a couple of quotes that which I basically think I always live by. One is by Napoleon Hill that said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind achieve. You know, that quote makes so much sense to me that I've been living. Basically, it's like a gospel to me. And another quote that I live by is by Al Nightingale when he said, our reward in life is in exact proportion to our contribution. You know, in the Bible it says, you know, you reap what you sow. So those two quotes basically is like a formula to success for me. And you know, they always ring in my mind basically. Final question came from Joel. Yo, it's Joel here. Just a quick question. What would you say is your purpose in life and why you think that is? That's a pretty deep question, Mr. Josh. Look, I got this water, you know, before when I started the interview, the water's all the way here, there, and now they're all coming in my feet, man. I have to finish this interview quickly before I all swim into this river, all right? Okay, Josh, look, I would say my purpose in life is basically to use words and music to encourage and empower people to live the passion way. That's, if I have to narrow it down, that's how I would narrow it down. To use music and words to encourage individuals like yourself to live life the passion way. To me, I find that life lived with that passion is not life at all. Okay, so I would say that's basically it. As I said, guys, I'm about to swim in this river, so that's 5 questions. If you have your question, basically below this link you'll find a link that takes you to Ask Mantist any questions, and submit your question there, and from there basically we'll keep answering your question on a fortnightly basis or as much as we can. So I gotta get out of here before I swim in this water. Just pray to the Mantist. As I mentioned before, always live the passion way. I'm signing out. Shit!